Hey guys, Jagger Collector here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Crosshair from the Bad Batch Galaxy packaging line. There is his art. Whoa, incoming. There's his art. There's the rest of the art. I have the set there. But back to Crosshair. He retailed for $39.99, which, yes, is expensive, and I got him at Walmart Canada. He's hitting there now, although I think he's starting to sell out because that was like 2 weeks ago, that he started hitting. So you better go find him if you want him. And in America, I don't know anything if they've hit yet or not, so you're going to have to let me know or comment it down below. So let's get into the review. So for accessories with Crosshair, this is what you get right here. Everything on him is what he comes with. He comes with a kind of a small gun in his little pocket there. But the thing I don't like with this gun and how they packaged it is normally they'll put it in the package next to the figure, but this was in the package in the holster, right? So because of that, look at the gun. Do you see this? How is he supposed to shoot straight? That's literally at a 30-degree angle, boy. How the heck is he supposed to shoot that? Can you explain to me that, please? Like, sorry, Crosshair. I mean, your sniper is primarily what you'll use, but, you know, if you don't have that, you're going to need it, and you can't shoot straight with it, bro. So, anyway, his other rifle, or his gun, is this customized gun, which is exclusive to him and the normal release. It does, split in half, right? And then, because of his backpack on his back, where a backpack goes, it just slots in right there, right? And then the other part goes right there. It's hard to get in, but there. So that's how he holds it, and there he is, all folded up with all his stuff. Looking pretty good. And of course his rangefinder thing goes down, which is always great to get. But yeah, there's his belt. That's kind of the figure. I'll show you the detail. And that thing does come off a lot, so I'm going to leave it off because it's going to just keep coming off anyway. This figure, though, is very inaccurate because his shoulder pads are complete reuse from the original release, which says 99 on them and has this kind of antenna, and in the show, it's completely smooth. There's nothing there. I think his legs are also inaccurate, but they did a pretty good job with the helmet, as I can see. And also, it does come off, and you can see Crosshair. It's exactly the same as the other one. Here's kind of a comparison. He does have a different belt, the new one, with like these bombs on them or whatever. And his gun came in the package, not in his holster in the package. So bonus points to this figure. This one is still my favorite because I like the design more, and it is accurate, mostly. So let's get this back on. That's basically the figure. So here's some detail on him. It's all in black with the kind of green visor. That's basically it. He's mostly smooth. He's got some scratches, great sculpt, no complaints. He does have this little hole here, which is not supposed to be there, but is because it's a reuse of the Hunter, and the Hunter had a knife holster there, so that's why it's there. There's a bit of paint on the belt, like I said, but yeah, that's basically the figure. So let's get into the articulation and then my comparisons. Okay, so for articulation on this figure, I'm going to take the backpack off because I don't really think it affects the articulation anyway. So the head, this articulation on all these new Black Series figures, like all the Bad Batch, all the new clones, is amazing. And that's why I love this line. So the head goes up insanely far. But that is kind of the head stops, just the helmet you can kind of push back even more. So if you get the right angle, he can basically look like Superman. It does go down basically the same amount. And then, of course, it's just super. And then, of course, the rangefinder, like I said. But there's this pile driver movement, you know, everything. There's movement at the neck. There's movement at the head, full 360. Everything you want in head articulation. And, you know, chomp chomp. and then his head goes down, up, basically the same without it. So that's the head articulation. Very good. I don't think I have any complaints. Arms go out that far, which is crazy. And then they go down that much. Full 360. And then butterfly joint, which is a little bit stiff in there, but you can see it. It's moving. It's not like the biggest range, but it's there nonetheless, which is always good to get. Single jointed elbows, which is good. Goes in a little bit more than 90 degrees. And then the hands on this side go up, down, full 360. Hand on this side is the gun holding hand, so it goes like that and that and that, full 360. Ab crunch is amazing. Down, back, crazy articulation. This is insane. Love these figures. And then nothing at the waist there. Legs kick up insanely far. They go back, also insanely far. Upper thigh cut, do the splits that far. Single jointed knee, but that is very good articulation. And I love how smooth it is once it's bent in. And then it can also swivel there. And then the feet go up, down, and then beautiful ankle rocker. That is the articulation on Imperial Crosshair. So before I get into my final thoughts, I do want to do some comparisons as usual. So here's him next to the normal Bro Bad Batch Crosshair. This is the Imp Bro, not the Imp Bro. He's not a bro. This is the Imp Crosshair. This is the Bro Crosshair. Because, you know, he's a good guy. He's morally right. Unlike this dude. I mean, you know, it's debatable. I don't want to get into it. But, yeah, as you can see, very similar stuff. Different torsos, though. And then I think the legs are right here, down on both of them is the same besides the belt. Heads are obviously different. And then the backpack on Imperial Crosshair has some paint on it, which is cool to get. That's him next to Crosshair. Here's him next to Hunter. Here's him next to whoa, what's his name? Tech? Oh, yeah, that guy. And then, of course, Rika. So, just need Echo and Omega. And then, basically, we're done. Until they make a Season 2, and we'll need more figures from that. We also need the clone from the show. What's his name? Oh, the clone from the show, right. Definitely, because not any of them are clones. What's his name? I don't know. He had the weird haircut, but I hope we get him. We're getting him in vintage. But anyway, final thoughts time. Good figure. Could have been better. You know, it could have just gone the extra mile, you know, with the, of course, like the inaccuracies. That definitely brings it down. But if they would have fixed that, would have been a perfect figure. But nonetheless, you can kind of customize it if you want. All you got to do is kind of cut this piece off and just, I mean, maybe sand it. But that's it. Other than that, it's a good figure. I'm going to rate it maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Great, could be better. But I've been Jagger Collector. He has been Crosshair. And we will see you in my next review, which should be either Coruscant Shock Trooper or Rampart. So, bye guys.